January 19th, 2014, thousands of Euromaidan anti-government protesters descend upon the Ukrainian parliament via Kyiv's Hrushevsky Street, following a rally at Independence Square. After the adoption of the dictatorship laws on January 16th, which banned peaceful protests, we understood that freedom would soon come to an end. In a short time, we would all be sent to prison. The activists called on everyone to peacefully walk to the parliamentary building and demand the MPs cancel these laws. We didn't plan on storming anything. Later that evening, officers from the Berkut elite special police force used tear gas as well as stun and smoke grenades against the protesters. Stun grenades, then gas, of course. It was very chaotic. Then they used pump guns, which were allowed to be used in a limited number of cases, but not against peaceful protesters. We pulled 12mm bullets out of people. They could have been killed. They weren't wearing any protection, just clothing. They received serious wounds. There were also burns, explosive wounds, and different kinds of injuries. A real battle started on Hrushevsky Street that day. Some of the more radical Euromaidan activists fought back with stones and Molotov cocktails. In the evening, tires as well as buses belonging to the security forces were set on fire. We set fire to the buses to restrain the security forces. The smoke covered everything and they couldn't fire effectively because they couldn't aim. The Berkut officers started firing at protesters with water cannons. In Ukraine, it is forbidden to use them in sub-zero temperatures. UN standards equate such usage with torture. Under the cover of fire extinguishing, they were spraying water on people. Considering that the temperature was around -10 and -15 Celsius, there were serious consequences for many activists. Some of them got bronchitis, others got pneumonia. On January 19th, the authorities still tried to intimidate the activists with force in order to suppress the protesters, but they only increased the degree of indignation.
In 2014, the confrontation here in the very center of Kyiv lasted for several days. This is when the first deaths of the Euromaidan occurred: Serhiy Nigoyan and Mikhail Zhizhnevsky.